So it's my great pleasure to introduce Mr. Herman Cain.
Joe the plumber, folks. Joe the plumber. Thank you for those very kind words. Now that's a patriot. Dan Patrick is a patriot. You've heard from a lot of patriots today. And you are patriots for being here. That's why you're here. Because you love this country. And you're ready to take it back. The founding fathers got it right when they said, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator. And I didn't leave it out, and I never will. Endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The founding fathers got it right. They put it in that order for a reason. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In the greatest country in the world, of which this is, you can pursue happiness all you want to, as long as you don't interfere with somebody else's liberty. And you have all the liberties you desire on this earth, as long as you do not impinge upon somebody else's life. And that includes the life of the unborn, which we must protect. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. It didn't say anything about a guarantee. The last time I checked, there's not a Department of Happy in Washington, D.C. Some people think there is, but there's no Department of Happy in D.C. But the liberals are trying to create a Department of Happy. But we have some challenges, as many of the speakers have shared with you. The pursuit of happiness is under attack. We have gone from being a great nation of opportunities to a nation of limited opportunities, because we have become a nation of crises. We have a moral crisis. We have an economic crisis. We have an entitlement spending crisis. We have an immigration crisis. We have a national security crisis. We have an energy crisis. And one of the biggest crises we have is a deficiency of leadership crisis in the White House and in Washington, D.C. We have an energy crisis. I can't understand how our president goes to Brazil, loans them $2 or $3 billion, and then tells them we're going to be their best customer. We ought to become our own best customer and drill here, drill now. We've got the resources to become energy independent. Let's be our own best customer when it comes to energy independence. And if you elect someone who is considering running for president by the name of Cain, you will have an energy independence plan, because we've got the resources to do it. We need to become our own best customer on energy. The economy. How many times have you heard the promise he's going to make jobs #1 priority? The 15 million people that are unemployed are asking, where are the jobs? The jobs are not there. This economy isn't recovering. This economy is trying to hold on because of the failed policies of this president and this administration. Here's what I would do. I would lower the top corporate tax rate from 35 to 25% because we are the only nation on the planet that hadn't had sense enough to do that. Secondly, make the tax rates permanent. This uncertainty is killing business in America. Number three, take the capital gains tax rate to zero. 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 Number four, suspend taxes on foreign profits so nearly $1 trillion can come back home to be used to build factories and to open businesses here in the United States of America. And number five, provide a real payroll tax holiday for employees and employers, the full 6.2% for employees for a year, and the full 6.2% for employers for a year. That's what you call direct stimulus. Keep more of your money, and you'll decide what to do with it without having the government take it and then mess it up. The lack of growth in our economy has become a national security crisis also, because we are growing at an anemic 2.5% annualized rate, while China is growing at a 10% rate. And even though they're growing on a much smaller base, in 15 to 20 years, if we do not supercharge our economy, China is going to be an economy as big as ours. That's a national security risk. They've got 1 billion more people. They want to have a military as big and as powerful and capable as ours. And they hold 26% of our debt. Do you think they're going to sit down and sing Kumbaya when they call the note? I don't think so. I don't think so. It has become a national security risk. And so with all of these crises, there are common sense solutions. We can fix them. We can fix them. But it's going to take the right leadership, and it's going to take you in order to hold people's feet to the fire. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. My father was a barber, a janitor, and a chauffeur, all at the same time. He needed 3 jobs to pursue his American dreams. My mom was a domestic worker. And they taught my brother and I to believe in God, believe in yourself, and believe in the greatest country in the world. My dad and mom both walked off of small farms at the age of 18 to pursue their American dreams. I never heard them talk about being a victim or what was the government going to do for us next. No. Dad and mom achieved their American dreams the old-fashioned way, with the only kind of equity they had, which was sweat equity, and they worked for it. So if we're going to get America back on the right track, we've got to go from this entitlement society to an empowerment society. Empower people, empower businesses, and empower the states to do what the federal government is not doing.